Okay, so now we're looking at a little drill. We're gonna combine ranges. We're gonna bridge the ranges. I start from Largo Mano, and he makes a cut for me. I might slash from the outside. I'll do a second time, but then he, having been cut, he decides to suddenly close the range, and this is where I leave it open to the partner, my opponent, to attack however he does. Whatever he feels is, even if he just lunges with the knife, or if he does a tight forehand slash, kind of a swipe, or he takes a big one, a big swipe, or he takes it coming descending onto my head. So these are the things we want to break away from drilling and add that realism. Like, okay, how do people maybe in a rage suddenly close on you and attack? They don't attack like trained knife fighters. That's for sure. So from the outside again. I've got this is the other thing too. I'm training the change of structure from the outside fencing kind of movement, where I'm lashing out and slashing his arm, but I have a half facing stance, to where I'm a bit more square, where I'm employing my live hand once we get in closer. So that's the other thing too, is the change of body posture, the facing direction, the use of the live hand as well. These all change with the range. So from here, we just move around and back up a little bit. And so he's reaching for me, and I get him on the arm. See, because I'm the one who knows this at Largo Mano, my opponent doesn't realize that when he reaches to me, I can cut his arm. He goes again, boom, and then he suddenly closes on me, and it might be like this. I might just pass it, and then do a quick thrust, slash, thrust, and then I back out again. The idea is quick engagement in and out, okay? Not to stay and do a long kind of flow, an extended thing, but just do 2 swipes from him. I slash the arm, cut, slash the arm, cut, and then I disengage, and then we re-engage again. But that would be a complete, start to finish sort of narrative. So from here again, he goes to cut, I cut him. He goes to cut, I cut him. And then he closes it. This time it might be this way. Let's say he does it with a forehand, but it's really, boom, all I have time to do is get this in here and parry it through. Then I slash, thrust, parry, thrust, and we're out, okay? I got him twice on the arm, well, 2 more times even before I went in, but I got him twice on the either torso or neck. Once on the torso, once on the neck. And so depending on time, I might have gotten 1 more slash in there, but I didn't have the time, so I got that much, and then I kind of back out and see what we're doing now. And that's a bit more of a realistic pace for, get in, get out. Get in, cut, 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 get out. Okay, so one more time. Slashing here. This is him getting cut is what makes him desperate to suddenly close on me. Do whatever you like. And the idea too, notice what I was saying earlier, and there was an arm slash on the way out. You go back to Largo. But when you tell your partner to do whatever they want, what you're also doing, which is a very good thing, for a lot of people it doesn't feel comfortable or safe in this sense, getting to do it perfectly and look good. No, the point of it is to make mistakes. That things will sometimes go a bit wrong, and you learn from it. And so he comes at me with some unorthodox, not intentionally unorthodox angle of attack, but something that I didn't expect, or I wasn't set for it. It teaches me something about myself, which is to say that I need to be in position to meet that angle, and I'm going to catch myself out of position and learn from it. So one thing that's often missed when people do drilling with a knife, with sticks, is that they want everything to meet up perfectly. And I actually, with my students, I put together drills and variations that are intended to trip you up a bit, and then you have to learn from it. You have to improvise in some cases, you have to adapt, you have to bridge things, and it doesn't always go perfectly. In fact, it often doesn't, and that's the point. All right, so one more time. We're here, cut, cutting. He makes the close over here, and we're out. Okay? So there's a nice way to think about where it starts and how it progresses inward, and that meeting point between them, which is frankly kind of awkward sometimes. Just something you deal with.